What's now weirdly acceptable in 2022 that was not acceptable growing up in your generation? Wearing sneakers to work at a Fortune 100 company. At the beginning of my career it was suit and tie. Then business casual, and now I wear Stan Smith's jeans and an untucked polo in the most senior position of my working life. Any type of hair coloring would result in serious trouble at school. I also remember tattoos being frowned upon as being found mostly on people that got out of prison. People have already said tattoos. But body piercings also exploded in popularity. It used to be girls could get their ears pierced. And that was it. When I was in high school, some guys started doing the one earring look, and tongue, nose and belly button piercings were starting to become popular. Jeans and sneakers at retail jobs. Supermarket, Target, Walgreens, etc. When I had jobs like that as a teen in the 90s, that was a big no-no. Dress code was always khakis, dress pants, and some kind of dressier shoes. Speaking as a man with dwarfism, the general public perception of little people has changed dramatically since I was a kid. And I'm not even that old. 28. If you had told me back then that there would one day be a dwarf actor who is described as a sex symbol and becomes a household name, playing a complex and human character on the biggest show on television, I would have called complete bullshit. All there was back then in the zeitgeist was Oompa Loompas, Mini-Me, and Munchkins. That was it. The idea of us even being fully dimensional people that have sex, relationships, dreams, fears, was just not there. We were just punchlines in comedy routines and non-human curiosities in media. There's still a lot progress to make. There's still a lot of shit I have to deal with. But honestly, it's a change I really did not expect to experience in my lifetime. Edit. I'm getting quite a lot of comments about Willow, so I just wanted to explain why I don't mention it and why I think GOT was the watershed moment. Yes, Warwick Davis is fantastic and I love that film. And it's great seeing his actual face not covered in prosthetics to be some kind of creature. But that's where the humanizing factor ends for me. He's some kind of fantasy race of little people living together in a village. Aside from that theme park in China, this is not something representative of us. Tyrion is, like many actual dwarfs, disabled. Born to average height parents and with average height siblings. He is shaped by his experience being other, but also has all the same foibles, desires and insights of the most complex protagonist. I personally relate to him more, but more importantly, people associate him with, well, what he actually is. An achondroplastic dwarf. Not a creature. Not a hobbit. Not a peck, Nelwyn. Not a thing. It helps people take the revelations they learn from him and apply it in their real lives directly to us. I don't think I'm doing a great job of articulating what I mean. But oh well. I tried. If the station agent was actually well known, then it would have been that and not GOT. But sadly, outside of the festival circuit, it didn't really make waves. Great film though. Recommend. Access to porn. When I was a kid, you waited for the JCPenney catalog to come in the mail. Today, kids can just go to jcpenney.com. What ingredient automatically ruins a dish for you? Poison. Cusco's poison. The poison for Cusco. Spaghetti sauce if it's a plastic dish. Jell-O. I have spent far too much time in a hospital as a child. According to my mother, Jell-O was basically all I could eat. Since I got out, it's been my only culinary hate. Taste. Texture. Just. Nope. Too many cloves. I have had many tooth pains in my lifetime and the taste of clove oil lingers dreadfully in my mind. I do like curry powder and some of my favorite pickle brines include a lot of cloves. The taste just has to be balanced with the other spices and seasonings. If I get any faint hint of it, I'm immediately grossed out. that piece of spices in your stew that you thought it was meat. Subscribe, my brothers.